Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
In Hamilton County, Indiana, no matter what day of the week it is, the weekend is always on tap. Drink and dine, look and listen, explore and play, any day of the week. Why wait for the weekend? Visit Hamilton County, Indiana, where the weekend is closer than you think.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Number 8, Elena Chappell. Number 9, Libby Barron. Number 10, Emerson Stoner. Number 12, Lily Samuel. Number 13, Grace Saddam. Number 14, Allie Stricker. And now your Noblesville Millers. Number 1, Maggie Hall. Number 2, Sophia Frank. Number 3, Chloe Macias. Number 4, Addie Thomas. Number 5, Lauren Flynn. Number 6, Lizzie Eager. Number 7, Leah Walker. Number 9, Ashlyn Turner. And number 10, Miranda Bledsoe. Number 11, Maddie Smith. Number 12, Kennedy Lutz. And number 13, Josie Y. She sent it. Point Eagles. Strecker into the game for Zionsville. Barron back serving. Violation, Eagles, point Noblesville. Number 2, Sophia Frank into the game. Frank back serving. Point Millers. Tip and the point for the Eagles. Into the game, number 10, Stoner. Stoner back serving. Ace. Eagles. Point Eagles. Ace. Eagles. Point Millers. Walker into the game for Noblesville. Lutz back serving. Walker with the point for the Millers. Back serving for Noblesville is Bledsoe, number 10. Walker kill on the point for the Millers. Block of the point for the Millers, and we're tied at 8. What? Violation, Noblesville, point Eagles. Into the game, number 12, Samuel. Walker, tip and the point for the Millers, and we're tied at 10. Turner back into the game for Noblesville. Back serving is Mucius. Point Eagles. Number 8, Chappell in for the Eagles. Stricker to serve. Flynn into the game for Noblesville. Now serving, Smith. Point Millers, Smith still serving. Point Eagles. The end of the game, number 13, Sydenham. And back serving is Killinger. Point Eagles. Killinger still serving. Chappell with the kill for the Eagles. Timeout, Noblesville.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Point Eagles. Killinger still serving for Zionsville. Violation, Noblesville, point Eagles. Point Zionsville. Timeout, Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Point Noblesville, into the game for the Millers, number 13, Y. Back serving is Y. Point Eagles, into the game for the Eagles, number 4, Tunstall. And in for Noblesville, number 2, Sophia Frank. Tunstall back serving. Point Eagles. Eagles point. Ace. Point Eagles, set point. Served by Tunstall. Point Millers. The end of the game, Peck, number 1. Point Millers. Back serving for Noblesville, number 1, Maggie Hall. Violation Noblesville. Point Eagles. Set victory for Zionsville. 25-15.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Point Eagles. Point Noblesville. End of the game, number 13, Josie Y. Now serving is Y. Point Eagles. Samuel back serving for Zionsville. Point Millers, end of the game, for Zionsville, number 1, Peck. And number 3, Mucius in for the Millers. Back serving, number 1, Maggie Hall. Point Millers, Bledsoe at the tip, and the point for the Millers, and it's tied at 3. Point Millers. Tip and the point for the Millers, and it's 6-3. Hall continues to serve. Violation, Millers, point to the Eagles. End of the game for the Eagles, number 14, Strecker. Point Millers. Number 2, Sophia Frank in for the Millers. Frank to serve. Checking in for Zionsville, number 10, Stoner. Back serving is Stoner. Point Zionsville. Bledsoe kill, and the point for the Millers. Walker into the game for Noblesville. And Bledsoe to serve. Point Millers, and a timeout for Zionsville.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Point Eagles. End of the game for the Eagles, number 12, Samuel. Brown back to serve. Macias with the kill and a point for the Millers. Point Millers. Eagles with the point. Into the game, number 8, Chapel. And serving is Strecker. Point Millers. Into the game for Noblesville, number 5, Flynn. Back serving is Smith. Point Eagles. Number 5, Miller checks in. And Killinger back serving. Ace. Eagles. Point Eagles. Killinger still serving for Zionsville. Point Eagles. Timeout, Millers.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Point Millers. Into the game for Noblesville, number 13, Josie Y. Back serving is Y. Number 9, Turner with the tip and the point for the Millers. Point Zionsville. End of the game for the Eagles, number 4, Tunstall. Point Millers. End of the game for the Eagles, number 1, Peck. In for Noblesville, number 3, Macias. Back serving is Hall. Kill on the point for Flynn and the Millers. Point Eagles. Back in for Zionsville, number 14, Strecker. Back serving is Barron. Kill on the point for Flynn. The end of the game, number 2, Sophia Frank. Back serving for the Millers is Frank. Point Eagles. And for Zionsville, number 10, Stoner. Back serving is Stoner. Macias kill on the point for the Millers. Turner checks back in for Noblesville. Back serving is Bledsoe. Point Noblesville. 19-16 and a timeout for Zionsville.
Just a young gun.
Point Millers. Bledsoe still serving. Point Eagles. Into the game for Zionsville, number 12, Samuel. And back serving is Brown. Number 14, Strecker with the kill and the point for Zionsville. Point Eagles. Kill on the point for the Millers, and it's 22-19. Into the game, number 9, Ashlyn Turner. Back serving is Macias. Point Millers. Violation, Zionsville. Point, Zionsville. And in the game, number 8, Chapel. Strecker back serving. Point, Zionsville. Point Zionsville and a timeout, Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore.
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Kill for Samuel on the point for Zionsville. Strecker still serving for the Eagles. It's tied at 23. Point Millers. End of the game for Noblesville, number 5, Flynn. Smith to serve, set point. Point Zionsville. The end of the game for Zionsville, number 5, Miller. Set point, match point, Killinger serving. Point Millers and a set victory for Noblesville, and we move to set number 3.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Millers and the Eagles. It is to 15 by 2 in this set. Maddie Smith will kick us off, set 3. Violation, Millers. Point Eagles. Killinger to serve. Point Eagles. Touch is the call on the floor. Chappell with the point for the Eagles. Flynn with the kill on the point for the Millers. End of the game, number 13, Y. Josie Y back serving for Noblesville. Chappell with a kill for the Eagles, and it's 4-1 Zionsville. Back serving is Samuel. Macias in for Noblesville. In for Zionsville, number 1, Sadie Peck. Back serving is Hall for the Millers. Point Noblesville. Point Zionsville. Point Millers in for the game for Noblesville, number 2, Sophia Frank. Back serving is Frank. Point Millers, and we're tied at 5. Point Eagles. Into the game for Zionsville. Number 10, Stoner. Back serving will be Stoner. Point Eagles. And we got a timeout, Noblesville.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Point Zionsville. Point Zionsville. It's 9-5 Eagles. Point Zionsville. Strecker with the kill and the point for the Eagles, and another timeout for Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Point Millers. Bledsoe back serving for Noblesville. Walker into the game for the Millers. Point Eagles. End of the game for Zionsville. And number 12, Lily Samuel. Brown back serving. Point Millers from Smith. Number 9, Turner back in. And Macias to serve. Point Zionsville. Hall checks back in for Noblesville, in for Zionsville, Chapel, and back serving is Strecker. Point Zionsville, and it's set point, match point for the Eagles. Point Noblesville. Back in is Barron, number 9 for Zionsville. In for the Millers, number 5, Lauren Flynn. Back serving is Smith. Point Millers. Point Eagles, that's a set victory, match victory for Zionsville, 15-9, 2 sets to 1. Teachers join the profession to make a difference in the lives of children, knowing from the start they will not make nearly as much money as other professions. The intrinsic reward of knowing a teacher has touched the lives of so many children is worth well more than any monetary amount. Noblesville Miller Volleyball appreciates all of our teachers and would like to recognize a few of them here tonight. As hard as it may be, please hold all of your applause until the end. Stephanie Futatis, honored by senior Ava Rundle. I chose her because she's an amazing teacher and has always seen the best in me. She's always believed in me and always makes sure I have a smile on my face at the end of the day. I'm very thankful and blessed to have had such an amazing teacher. Thank you for all you do. Andrew Trissler, honored by senior Diana Cox. I picked Andrew because it makes me joyful to talk to him every day. He always checks up on me and we hold each other accountable, whether it's getting enough sleep or eating enough meals. I love our conversations in the morning and can always count on him to make me energize a little bit better for the day. Chris Stewart, honored by junior Aubrey Stitcher. I chose Mr. Stewart because he is so funny and he made me feel important in his class. He didn't make me feel bad when I got an answer wrong, and I learned so much from him. He always gave me second chances and has helped me throughout the entire year. Joe Akers, honored by junior Maddie Coates. I chose Mr. Akers because he not only cares for you as a student, but as a person as well. He never failed to lift me up when things were hard and always supported me through everything. Mr. Akers is a very genuine guy who never lets you walk away without a smile. I couldn't be any more grateful I got to have him as a teacher. Brianna Gorderman, honored by junior Grace Langlois. I chose Mrs. Gorderman for my teacher because when I first moved here, she was the most welcoming person at the school. She always made class as fun as possible and made a point to get to know me and what I enjoyed. She taught me so many valuable things that I still use today. Michelle Meyer, honored by junior Avery Ramey. I chose Mrs. Meyer because she was someone who was always there for me, as well as someone I could count on to make my day better. Mrs. Meyer made class fun, and I looked forward to English every day because of her. She's the definition of a perfect teacher, and even though I do not have her as my teacher anymore, I know I can still go to her with whatever life brings. Jeremy Luna, honored by junior Ava Harris. I chose Mr. Luna because he is the most supportive person ever. Whenever I'm having a bad day at school, he cheers me up and tells me everything will be okay. He's helped me change my mindset when I'm at school. He is always open to talk about anything, and I don't know what I'd do without him at the school. Donna Buckley, honored by junior Erica Fitzgerald. I chose Mrs. Buckley because she has given me great advice while in and out of her class. Her classroom is a very safe and fun environment and has supported me no matter what. Stephen Harmus, honored by freshman Reese Resmer. I chose Mr. Harmus because he made my transition from elementary to middle school so easy by always making me feel so welcome in his classroom. There was never a dull moment, which never failed to make his class the highlight of my day. I will never forget how Mr. Harmus is always there for me and pushed me to be the very best version of myself. John Smith, honored by senior Gabby Y. During my time in Mr. Smith's class, I've not only enjoyed what we do, but I've learned so much. I thank him for the support and guidance he's given me, and most importantly, I chose Mr. Smith for his honesty, which has taught me to be mentally tough. I am grateful to him because above all else, he challenges me every day. Hannah Dwyer, honored by junior Elena Hendricks. I chose Ms. Dwyer because she supported me when I had a lot to deal with and made her classroom a comfortable environment. She was very supportive and understanding. She has also made a very difficult AP course fun and memorable. Her class was a highlight of sophomore year. Brad Howard, honored by freshman Madison Brown. I chose Mr. Howard because his class was always the highlight of my day. He provided a safe environment and he showed interest in not only our academics, but also in life's outside of school. Francis Ramirez, honored by junior Riley Resmer. I chose Mr. Ramirez because he made his class something I look forward to every day. He was always understanding and supportive. He inspired me to be a better person and to always make a conscious effort to connect with people. Amy Brown, honored by sophomore Anna Elkin. I chose Mrs. Brown because she's been a long-time role model in my life. Mrs. Brown will always pick you up when you are down. She is always there for you, especially when you need advice. I aspire to influence someone else's life like Mrs. Brown did for me. If you're a teacher in the audience tonight, we'd like to ask you to please stand at this time. And please join me in giving a warm round of applause for the amazing teachers we have standing here alongside our players and for the many others in the audience. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for joining us this evening, and enjoy the game.